Well, it's the glue that's been holding the Democrats' so-called Russian collusion narrative together.
17 of our intelligence agencies.
17 intelligence agencies.
17 different United States intelligence agencies.
Well, it turns out that was a lie that some folks like Fred Fleitz have been trying to expose for months. Here's what he said this morning.
I don't use this word lightly. I think this assessment was rigged. I think it was rigged to come up with the most negative conclusion possible to hurt Mr. Trump and to produce the conclusion that the Obama White House and the mainstream media was looking for. From my experience in the intelligence community, I can't see this any other way.
So Mark Levin is here this morning, and he was on our air a number of months ago saying this. We had a number of people here on Fox saying that exact same thing, that this was a total
He pointed out
lie.
the documents side by side.
What do you make of this?
I think it's exactly right. Look, here's what I don't understand. If the Russians got involved in our election, I don't think there's any question whether there's 17 agencies or 3 agencies. I think the point is the President of the United States was Barack Obama. The head of the CIA was Brennan. The National Intelligence Director was Clapper. The Attorney General was Loretta Lynch. The FBI Director was Jim Comey. My question is this: why aren't Republicans on these committees digging in on this and making these points? Instead, I watch the Senate Intelligence Committee. They're grilling Jeff Sessions. They're saying these other things. You got to watch Mark Warner go on. Do you realize how horrible this is, that the Russians got involved in our election? And I'm sitting there saying, do you realize that's on your watch?
Right.
And what have you done about it?
That's a great point.
The idea that Trump is colluded, don't you think if Trump world is colluded by now, it'd be leaked 14,000 different ways? They did not collude with the Russians. The Democrats in the Obama administration colluded to keep that information from the American people. This is a massive, in my view, cover-up to deflect it on Trump world away from Obama world. I've also argued that there was domestic surveillance involved with the unmasking of American citizens, including
members of Congress.
Mike Flynn, including members of Congress. You'll remember this administration, the Obama administration. They were spying on Netanyahu, spying on Ron Dermer, the ambassador, members of Congress, Jewish organizations. You want to know where there's a massive scandal? It's the abuse of intelligence. This is just the latest piece of it.
So why aren't we hearing about that in the media? I mean, there's been a report out that former President Barack Obama knew about this Russian collusion back in August before the election even happened, did nothing about it because he assumed Hillary Clinton would win. I haven't heard about that anywhere other than here when we've talked about it.
It's a one-day news story, and then they drop it.
It's because, honestly, our Republicans in the Senate and House are weak. They control these committees.
Amen.
That ought to be the focus of these committees, not Trump world. He was running for president of the United States. He had no say in what the Russians were doing officially.
What are they scared of?
That's such a great point.
What are they scared of then?
Yes.
Why aren't they
I
pushing
think
back?
because there's only a few media outlets that will actually address this honestly. The other media outlets are in the back pocket of the Democrat Party.
But what about Republicans in Congress?
That's what I mean. They don't like to be attacked.
They're scaredy cats.
They don't want to be attacked by network news and so forth. It's just appalling.
And that's where Trump is different, and Republicans gravitate to him.
And then they tell him, don't tweet.
What?
I mean, well, how's he supposed to get his message out?
Yeah. Right, it's supposed to fall in line. The book is called Rediscovering Americanism and the Tyranny of Progressivism. It's #1 right now.
And has been for 6 straight days.
I have a feeling it's going to be #1 after this show as well. Mark Levin, great to see you this morning. Thanks so much.
Thanks a lot.
Mark, a lot of people have been emailing us this morning saying they love your book.
Thank you.
They loved reading it.
I much appreciate it.
Thanks for being with
God
us.
bless.
Great.